We've shown you many times that pre-market activity sometimes lead to a breakout right after the bell. However, what if it doesn't break out? What if it just fakes out and starts falling? Where's the entry point? What to look for? This is where we're going. Welcome with us, folks. The purpose of this video is to show you how to wait for the proper entry point. Now, you get a gap up morning, nice pre-market activity, and we've shown you before that when we break the pre-market high right at the gate, usually we have a move to the upside. But what if it doesn't work and it rejects and it comes back down? Where's support? What to look for? Usually a good point is all this pre-market activity. As soon as this gap up where we found the first buyers, this sometimes is a good support level because people were willing to start buying at this level. Why wouldn't they be willing to show up as soon as we hit that level? But if we start breaking down even further on that gap, chances are we want to fill that gap, right? And then you need to look before. Where are the buyers? Where are the sellers? We need to find that proper support. Now, are we going to look at RSI and fancy indicators that are telling you that, well, it's really oversold now? I want to show you a few things. Let's move to the proper chart. Now, this morning we alerted Boeing, and we were willing to wait a little bit because, well, first of all, we had great strength last week. While SPY was moving down, Boeing was moving to the upside. So this was showing through relative strength compared to the rest of the market. And this morning, as with many other tickers, we had this gap up morning, right? So this was a close, and this is the Tuesday morning gap up. This pre-market activity came to a point up all the way up to here, and we had a break of the pre-market high right at the gate. So basically what it did, it went like this and then it rejected. So many times we show you that when we break the pre-market high, chances are it's going to continue. I mean, if you look at the Tesla chart from today, that's exactly what it did. However, this one rejected the line here at almost 141 and it started going down. So where to? This is the 200 EMA, that green line. Where to? What do we want to wait for? And in this particular case, I mean, it bounced right off here and then it rejected, but that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you how to be patient and how to wait for the proper entry on a ticker, and I want to show you why we entered BA where we did. So if you only look at this, I mean, this could be a very valid point because this is where the gap up started. This is where buyers started to show up, so you could usually think that they would start showing up at that level, which they didn't. However, after a fact, you can see that it created some sort of a resistance point. But that's not the idea here. The idea is to show you where we wanted to get in. If we only look at this, there's very, very little for us to say and to tell. So let's move out a little bit and see on the previous day. Previous day was last Friday because yesterday was closed. If you look at resistance point, basically we had a perfect double bottom on last Friday, which we also played. Double bottom, and then it started rising to a certain point. All this here, resistance. This is an interesting point. This is where we could look for, right? You all agree? Right. So that could have been a good point because the gap was filled all the way up to there. No, that's not working because we're through that. What are we looking for? Nah, we have to look at an area. See, this is where they stopped selling. And then here is the area where they stopped buying, right? They stopped buying to double bottom, stopped buying their bottom. So this area is a sensitive area as well. Now, if you move out of there and zoom out even more, can you see a point where everyone's happy with a level? If you look at, let me take this off here. Now you'll agree with me here that, we were crossing. The red line is the 50 EMA, and the green one is the 200. So as soon as they cross, usually it gets bullish. So here there's consolidation. It's kind of bullish. It doesn't want to cross, and then you have one low, another low, and the lower low here. Then it starts moving. So, this wick could be of interest. Do you agree? And what I do, I'll show you exactly what I do. I put the line, any type of line, and I put it here, and I see how it interact with the rest, right? It's not a line that I'm drawing, but I'll put the line on, and you'll understand what I mean. So this is the wick I was looking for, right? This is the bottom of the wick. So if you want to know exactly what the low is, it's 135.91. That's what it says. So 135.91. Let's make it close to that. Sorry, it's a little all over the place. 93, close enough, right? So this is the wick from a few days back, Tuesday, 2 weeks ago. This is the 20-day 1 hour chart, and look how. Let's move to not yesterday, but Friday. Oh, look at it. We were talking about it, right? Same line. It was the new resistance, pre-market resistance on Friday. It rejected, came back down, almost there. So it's creating a nice resistance point, double bottom, and then again here, and then it went through. So you can see that this used to be something pretty strong, and let's see how it did today. And look at this. This is like magic, right? I keep telling you, put lines in your chart, and this is the bottom that we saw, and this is precisely where we alerted long on Boeing. After that, it went to the upside, rejected the 138 line, which was this level, and double top here, making it almost a triple top, right? 1, 2, 3. But what I'm trying to show you here is wait for the proper entry. This was not the proper one because, you would have had to exit quickly there. Once it rejected, it looked like it was going to bounce here, but I never thought it would. You need to have some sort of confirmation, and never confirmed anything, and it was weak and weak and weak to a certain point. And we all saw that it was from previous day, and when even further back on the 1 hour chart. So I hope this is helping you out to look further back in order to plan the entry. Let me know if this helps, and it's nice to have you back, folks.